Hello everyone, and welcome back to another great video with
Dynamic
Duo.
Duo. Now, if this is your first time watching us, I'm Coach Frankie, USA Boxing Bronze Level Certified Boxing Coach.
And I'm assistant coach AJ, and at the time of this filming, I'll be getting ready for a amateur boxing match.
Now, pre-warning, there are some spoilers in here. Not much. They're so minor, it won't ruin the movie. Mainly what we're going to focus on is what was revealed into the 4 trailers that was already shown on social media, TV, whatever.
Everywhere.
Whatever. So we're really not going to give anything away. So don't worry. You can still enjoy the movie.
Of course.
So I'd like to start off about Michael B. Jordan, Adonis Creed. This is Michael B. Jordan's first time directing, if I'm correct. And if he did anything before, it was minor, but I believe this is his very first film. I don't know if it's just because it's his first time, or realistically he's done with this character.
I think he's on the character. I think that's it. This is the last Creed.
Way too much CGI, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, the fight scenes shouldn't have been CGI. Okay.
No.
The speed was fake. The arena was fake. Just.
Everybody's hyped up on punching a tree, which is extremely dumb. And before any of you go, well, I seen it on a movie, I could do it myself. Pay attention. It was seriously, his fist was seriously wrapped. I believe they used plaster to play it safe, because that's what they use for casts.
And hello, if you try doing more wraps, you're gonna break your hand.
Depending on how hard he punched, though. But realistically, you end up with slivers and all that, and I mean, what are you trying to look like, a fake Wolverine? Oh, come on, you know. So I understand it's movies and whatnot, but those
Be
are
careful.
not. Yeah,
Be
honestly,
careful.
there wasn't much in here.
Don't try this at home.
Honestly, I wouldn't even bother with, to tell you the truth. The fitness stuff, yeah, you know what I mean. Rarely can you go wrong with that. It's stuff out of health magazines, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, Michael B. Jordan, excellent dramatic actor.
Yeah, but it just, his character was, like, the character wasn't there. I didn't feel like his character was off.
Honestly, to sum this up, this whole movie just felt rushed to me. Honestly, it felt rushed. I don't even know why he even did it at the rate he was going, but maybe he was trying to, maybe he had a vision and it just didn't come out the way he thought it would. And that happens. But yeah, I'm trying not to. I like this actor. I'm trying not to badmouth him. I like him.
He's a good actor, but just for this time when he did Adonis Creed,
I didn't feel a boxer. I just felt a dramatic actor.
Yeah,
honestly,
right there, yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I wouldn't even consider this an action film. I would consider it a dramatic film.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw this in 4D, for crying out loud.
I mean, come on. You're supposed to be moving around and everything.
Yeah, to get in with the scenes, and it wasn't there. It was not there at all. And but again, his family interaction.
No, that was good.
That was good.
The trauma definitely was good.
Yeah,
but just the fight scenes and
what was he thinking? An airport hangar for a gym. I don't understand how that was supposed to be an old school. You have a gym. It's shown in the trailer. You have a gym. Okay, upgraded gym with all the equipment you need. Why aren't you over there? You're at a little hangar airport. Great. You're pushing a propeller plane, again, shown on a trailer. We're not giving anything away there, but okay, you don't need to train at the hangar itself. It made no sense whatsoever. It was like the dumbest thing to ever watch. There was like barely any.
Honestly, it was
there was barely anything, any equipment in there. I mean, not
just
even like
a ring and a bag, I think.
Yeah, it's like not even the duct tape equipment, as I'll call it.
No, just
old school types will know what I'm talking about. But I didn't even see that. I'm just like, what was the point? So you have a cute little mirror, a ring, and a few screams, and 2 different people to hold mitts for you, for crying out loud. Jesus.
That never happens for real boxers. It's rare when you have 2 people holding mitts.
Extremely rare. It's pretty much unheard of in the top level. Honestly, low level types, you go with whoever can give you time. And we're speaking of boxing, not MMA.
Yes.
MMA goes with whoever can give them time, but boxers, I mean, most of the time, even amateurs will stick with that one trainer the whole entire time. The only time where you have two coaches is when one can't do the mitts anymore, or two different strategies and they're working together. That has happened. We're not going to get into all that
No.
right now, but two different people holding mitts,
Come on already.
seriously. And like I said, I'm trying to figure out the vision that he was seeing. All I see him just throw a bunch of people in, and
Just a rush movie that he just wanted to do good.
too much thrown in there at once.
Yeah.
The storyline really wasn't even good, to tell you the truth.
It honestly confused me.
It was extremely fake on how the process was going for boxing.
Oh yeah.
Go on and on and
100%.
on, but again, we're trying to avoid any spoilers.
Yes.
So, don't know what's going on with him. I don't understand his vision, and don't be surprised if this is it for Creed, and he's done with the character.
Like I said, personally, I think this is the last movie. I would wish that they would keep going, but like I said, I got the feeling this is it.
I want to jump on to the next character, the one that played his daughter. His daughter's character's name is Amara Creed.
She did a good job.
Mila Davis Kent. Yeah, Mila Davis Kent. It was already revealed in Creed 2 that she was going to be deaf. So I believe she really, this little
Yes.
girl is actually deaf. So a lot of acting was old school style, of course, of body language and whatnot.
Which, like I said earlier, yeah, she did good. She did really
You
good.
could definitely tell, and I'm going to speak as a father, you could definitely tell this was Daddy's little girl. You could definitely see that in there, and the headache, which is the good headaches, parents understand what I'm saying, that they give you. So I did really enjoy the interaction. Like I said before about Michael B. Jordan, his family interaction was very good. So I really enjoyed the interaction between his character and his daughter's character. That was really
That was like one. Honestly, that's like one of the best things in the movie.
yeah. So that part was good. That was enjoyable for those of you looking for something to watch on that. Yeah, you will enjoy that much. Jump on to Bianca Creed.
Tessa Thompson's character.
I'll admit it, I've never liked her.
Okay, look.
I like Tessa Thomas. I like her.
She's a good actress.
Yeah.
But
Character I've never liked.
I was okay with her in part 1.
I really didn't care for her in 1.
Okay, part 2.
I actually did like her in 2.
Creed 3. I hated her.
Back to how she had it in 1. Very selfish character,
Yes,
in my opinion.
definitely. Like too much for her. Too much for her career. And it's like, I understand that you want Adonis to back off and everything, which okay, I mean it makes sense.
To hurry this up, this movie would have been better. I'm not even hating on her because, like I said, I'm a Tessa Thompson fan, but her character would have been better if she died, and it would have gave a real good dramatic.
That would have been a real twister
for this. Yeah, honestly. So spoiler.
No, she doesn't die.
She doesn't die. So yeah, I just think maybe it's just how the characters are written, and it's just why Tessa can't do what I would like to see her do with the character. Unfortunately, there'd be a moment, maybe 2, but that's it. And it's like I really want to enjoy the character the whole time I'm watching the movie, or at least the majority of it.
This time it's just
honestly, I don't even know what's
She did
worse,
bad in
this
this
or in 1. To tell you the truth,
I say this one because like
I may agree.
because part 1 she wasn't that bad. Part 2 she was good, and this one just
Part 1, I didn't care for her character.
just blew it.
It's not Tessa Thompson. It's the character.
Yes.
It's the way it's written. Again, Creed 2, I loved her. I wouldn't say I loved her. I liked her. I liked her a little better. Anyways, next character, Jonathan Majors. His character,
Damien.
Diamond Damien. Okay, Jonathan Majors. I am a fan of that guy.
Yes.
I love him. Swear
Yes,
to God.
we are both big fans. Okay.
But there's a but. Yes. There was just so obvious this character was going to screw Adonis
Yes.
Creed over. There was no mystery to it. There was no real.
But I'm kind of wondering, was it the point of like how Michael B. Jordan wanted to direct it? Is that
Why? I wanted to see like such strong
And-
bonding.
And
you know what I mean?
The friendship wasn't really there. It really wasn't there. I felt it was more like their associates that are just saying hi, how you doing? That's it.
I understand the characters are supposed to be awkward. I understand it. You haven't seen each other for almost 2 decades. I understand it's kind of hard when your life goes differently, when you leave your old life, especially people that get out of prisons. I mean, those of you who've had friends or family members, you know, they served quite a long time, and then you see them, and it's like, hi, we were close. Are we going to be close again? I'm different now. You're different. Hard time in prison. It is always hard to pretty much pick up where you left off. It can be if you haven't seen each other for many, many years. In this case, almost 2 decades. So I understand that part, but I believe it was just too awkward and
no chemistry. Honestly, no chemistry.
Yeah, it's like, it was like immediately, this is your villain. I'm coming for you. And again, I did like how Jonathan Majors kept the character like as if he was a dumb simpleton, but he really wasn't. He had a plan. Yes. You know what I mean? He had a plan. Again, like I said, this has been revealed. You know, you've seen the scene where
the fight's gonna happen.
Yeah, you know, they said, "I want you. I'm gonna come after you." You know, yada yada yada, whatever. So I don't blame the actors. I'm gonna blame the writer and the way this was directed. Again, I'm going back to Michael Jordan. Please throw a video out there and explain what your vision was on this, so I can understand. I do like the Creed franchise. Are you done with this? Is that the whole point?
Big question.
Now to get to the rest, we're looking at
boxers.
Let me start off with Jose Benavidez Jr. I was shocked to see him play a heavyweight, even with gaining weight. Jesus.
Okay, look, you do not look like a heavyweight.
Nowhere near, honestly. Why didn't they get, if you want a Mexican heavyweight, you have Andy Ruiz Jr. So lovable.
Okay.
Legit champ. If you want someone intimidating, Chris Arreola, the Nightmare. Call him Nightmare for a reason. Seriously, would have done a great job.
If you want to get someone like really, really huge and big,
yeah,
like Tyson Fury.
I think they were looking for a Mexicano heavyweight for this case, which, you know,
Gilbert Ramirez.
Yeah, Zuro. Light heavyweight, that would have been good.
I mean, you could just, I'm sorry, but you could just see a serious size difference between Jonathan Majors and Jose Benavidez Jr. You could just see a huge size difference. Like, it didn't even look like they were in the same weight class.
I mean, I'm going to speak as a Mexican here. I was very happy that they wanted to make sure that respect was shown to Mexican fighters. Okay, very happy about that. But again, were you just throwing people together? This was the wrong guy. This was not the one. And honestly, you know, Jose didn't do too bad with the acting part. But there was better fighters you could have got for this. Zuro would have probably been the best choice if you didn't want him too big. Again, you want someone a little more intimidating. Chris Arreola, the Nightmare, would have been the best. You want someone lovable. Andy Ruiz Jr. Seriously, all you want to do is hug the guy. Speaking of Mexican fighters, so glad to see Canelo in there. So happy to see Terrence Bud Crawford.
Honestly, he did a great job acting.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah, so likable. Guy's little boy smile he does in there. Teofimo Lopez was in there.
I didn't even see him.
Honestly, it was just been a quick scene. A lot of people from Showtime and DAZN, those are the two networks that they were focusing on. They did an all access. Narration by Barry Pepper, I believe it is. I'm sorry, I'm a little off on that part right now. Normally I know because I love Showtime fights more than anything else. To me, Showtime is #1 for boxing. Again, you're just throwing networks together. It's not how the business works. Also looking at the social media stars that were in there. If I didn't mention this, Johnny McClane was in there. Best known for being McClane. Best known as Layla Ali's husband or ex-husband. I'm sorry, I did not check the gossip to see if they were together. Have they been divorced a long time, whatnot? But I do remember they were a married couple. He was a former cruiserweight contender. Had an American Continental belt, I believe,
and the NABF.
I believe so. Yes. But a legit boxer, trainer, and promoter. He did a great job. Liked him. For mitt work, I want to say the mid queen, but no, it's Boogie. Boogie was great. Boogie did a great job. Yeah. Seriously, you could see that experience.
You could see a serious flow.
He made Michael Jordan just really get that going. That was like probably the best part of watching the training scenes. So, Anna Jar, McQueen, happy to see her. Again, fellow YouTuber, so all the respect in the world, you get made to the big screen. Again, I think Michael Jordan was just throwing anybody with some popularity in there, and unfortunately, she looks good looking woman, but
very pretty.
Honestly, the McQueen scene was just way too brief. When she spoke, it was like a whisper. Honestly, she was really out of her element. Unfortunately, she just learned, I think, right now that there's a big difference between social media filming and filming for a big movie. All honesty, honey, if you're watching this, take an acting class, and they're fun. Just take them, take a chance.
And honestly, next time I think next time you'll do good. You'll do really good.
I wouldn't mind seeing you something else, honestly. But yeah, definitely tell us your first time, and you just see like a mouse. Just anytime they show her, it's just like a mouse. I guess she was
just
there.
there.
Yeah, seriously, they just wanted her to look good. Well, you got plenty of models, so you didn't really need her for that. But again, a lot of respect that she made it. Jacob Durant's Stitch. So
God. Always good. Always perfect.
Always good. I mean, Stitch. I don't even consider him now the Stitch Man anymore. You're an actor. You're an actor.
Honestly, you don't even need to even say anything.
But yeah, and there was also those who were part of the Showtime family with boxing. Some of the zone. So
which
it just seemed like they just threw everybody together. I honestly, sum this whole thing up. If you're a Creed fan, see it. If not, it's nothing to rush for.
Okay, this is no real action movie. Okay, this is not an action movie. This is more of a dramatic movie. If you love dramatic movies, then yes, definitely go see this. If you want to see a good action movie, a good boxing movie, no. This is not the one.
No, don't even bother with it. Honestly. I really wanted to like this. I was looking forward to this movie. It just wasn't there. The magic was not there, unfortunately.
I think also another thing too is they didn't have Sylvester Stallone there, so.
No, honestly, I was done with Sylvester Stallone. Nothing against him, but he had his time with Rocky. This is great. You're passing the torch, but even the training scenes, they weren't boxing. It was fitness. Seriously, there was barely anything in there.
Just lift weights.
You know, all that stuff was, man, it was terrible. That part is. It's an okay movie. I mean, if you go to see it, if you're determined to go see it, you're not gonna go out cursing or nothing like that.
Like I said, it's just.
But it's not something you need to.
Honestly, it's
nothing. To sum it up, it's nothing you need to rush for. If you're a big Creed fan, yeah, go ahead, go see it. Get it out of your system. If you're not the biggest Creed fan, you can hold off. There's better movies to see right now at the time. So unfortunately, I can't rate this very high. Unfortunately, so
don't recommend to go see it.
It was okay. I didn't hate it.
It's like
it just didn't live up. Yeah, let me just say it just didn't live up to expectations. Yeah. So that's the best.
It had so much potential.
It did,
but the trailer looked great. But.
Michael B. Jordan. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what his vision was. I'm unclear. But again, if you want to see it, go see it. But I'm not recommending it. It's something you could wait on. That's the sad part. But if Creed itself has inspired you for boxing or kind of triggers the urge to learn how to box and you're not ready for a boxing gym or maybe you just don't have the time, by all means, we're going to put up some videos right here on the end of the screen. A lot of how-tos, and we got some more coming for that. But hope all the best for everybody that does give it a try.
Now remember to like and subscribe. Catch you later.